save it at this point. No problems in the chat. There's no pathways missing. Now that's a special view, so we'll turn that off. Go to special paths and ways again. Turn it off. Turn back the normal.
Point, engine, engage.
At this point, we're ready for a playtest. Right, I tested this first set of waypoints and I found some places over here where the bots get stuck. It's in these corners here. And also up in here, the waypoints, we'll just turn them on.
Point, engine, engage.
The bots don't really congregate around the center flag. They're more worried about getting over here and shooting at the other bots. And what we have is one bot comes down here, calls for help, and the other ones just bypass him. So we might make a little artificial choke point in here, getting rid of these four and making the bots slow down a bit by crouch and sitting about here just near the corner, so we get them to cap out with more frequency around this center flag. Alright, we'll start by putting on edit all teams, and we'll remove these first. Also remove this one. I want the bots to, allies is over there, I want the bots to come up and crouch in this area just so they're below where other bots are going to shoot at them. We'll get rid of this one. That one. Alright, we'll start afresh and we'll go manual. We're on manual. And I'll put 4 crouch around about here. And they all should be non-team waypoints. Check that. Yep, non-team. Start with that. In doing this, by the way, it takes out all the connections. We've got to put them back manually. Why I'm doing this manually is I want a certain path. I want them to come here and then here, here or here and hang around here for a little while. I don't want them shooting off to places like that. Right, so I got 4 there, 4 on the other side. We might just connect these up quickly, to and from. Alright, do the same over here. That little noise you heard is because I didn't quite get past this and press the key. It needed to be about there. I'll try it over here. So I'm starting a connection, keypad 7. Made it that time. Sometimes it doesn't. Just be mindful if you hear that you haven't made your connection. Alright, and you've got a connection that way and that way. Now, the 4 little ones around here, you can see the edge of the cap area. Go as close as I can. Just go in, touch that back a bit. Crouch waypoint. Same. As you can see up there in the objective icons, we're in the cap zone. So we want them to hang around here a bit. That's good. Right. Connect these up. To and from. And it's okay to put that one in. Set in there. And just go around here. And back the other way. It's boring, but if I used auto paths on here, just everything, include that one, that one, that one, everything would be connected, and I don't want that. I want to control their flow. Got there, got that one, that one, that one, and all the way around. So next is these ones into this little arrangement and out again. So I want the allies to go there, there, or there. Same here. And the axis, same. Alright, we have lots of ways in. They hang around this spot here. They can go off there if they like. They'll ignore that one, the axis. If they're over here, they'll ignore that one. Now they need to get out. They can go that way. We'll provide 2 here. Okay, we've already got that one. Already got that one. So they can get out various ways. That will alter what our ways now look like. Just check this. They come up here. They go there or there. They can go there, 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 and out. They all look like that. Alright. Save it. Got no missing paths. Otherwise it would come down there in the chat. I might show you that actually right now. The other point, you know, they get stuck in here, there's no waypoints. We'll let them get out. Let's just put a manual one down there, we'll see what happens when I press save this time. Waypoint 162 has no paths, you can see that in the chat, just in case you missed that. It's right there, warning, 162 has no paths. There's a little feature, say we know that one has no paths, but say I was way over here and I don't know where 162 is. There's a waypoint find option. Waypoint diagnostics. Find a waypoint, you can see it doesn't automatically do it for you. Find a waypoint, console help means there's some instructions in the console. That's to turn it off, but we'll press that. And what you can see is in here, to find a waypoint, type in console, waypoint find X, X being the waypoint number. And if you forget, it was up here, it was 162, so waypoint find, and then 162, submit or press enter. As you can see, we have a little path to it. All the other paths are gone, by the way, they all disappear, so you can find that waypoint, and it just keeps changing colors. No matter where you are on the map, this will take you to it. You get the idea. And you might find that there are multiple waypoints missing in that case. Go into your console again. Little trick in the console, press the up arrow in your direction keys. You can see that command comes back. Put in another number, press submit or enter, and it will find the next one. Let's try another one. Random. Press the up arrow. That was 152. Where's waypoint 1? First one I laid down was over in Allies, right there in Spawn. Right, it's another diagnostic tool. And again, to turn this off, because we now know it's this one, we want to fix it. Just go to waypoint diagnostics, find a waypoint off. Now, our traditional standard view is back up again. So this one, place for the bots to get out, put a path there, give him an option, like we did over there. If they get caught in there, they can get out. Yeah, every corner they were getting stuck, so if they come in here, they just sit there and hide. Also, we'll fix that up. One more. Alright. There wasn't many other issues when I play tested, except for some... which side are we on? We're allies and we're on the allies side. You have when the Axis came down here, they'd go up, they'd take this flag, alright, and then they'd come down and try to get the next flag through this route here, which is pretty dangerous for them. Don't really want Axis coming in here, they just get annihilated. One way to do it is the waypoint path we've got at the moment. I'll just come up here. The special ways, we'll save that. first. And then go to the ways views again. See if it... I'll rebuild the wave. There we go. Yeah, for some reason they were attempting to go down in there, so that's pretty good like it is. And then sometimes the bots ignore this flag out of spawn up to this flag. We can improve that a little bit. Go back to the ways off. Standard view.
Engine. Engage.
Make sure they don't come down here. I can sort of put a little block. Get rid of this one. It's a good place. Team specific. So it'll turn green and it's pretty safe here. We'll go auto.
Automatic. Point. 2. Point. Engine. Engage.
It sort of breaks the chain and stops a access spot going down in there. Just make sure there's no other routes for him. Turn this manual back on.
Engine. Engage.
An access spot is here. He can go there, there. Can't go there, can't go there. That's good. That isn't. That worked out alright. Access spots is impossible for them to get here. If they do, they'll jump onto this one, but that should isolate them. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Take this one away. Might move this one. Oops. Auto.
Automatic. Point. 2. Point. Engine. Engage. Point. Engine. Engage.
That looks right. That's okay. That's not. We don't want that. Do. That's good. 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 And we'll also make these a navigation waypoint. Right. The ways will alter.
Gebiet wurde gesichert, Herr Hauptmann!
Got a connection there now. The different color wave, I have not worked them out yet. Blue, possibly. It's because that's a team-specific waypoint. I don't think the developer ever finished the ways part of the engine. Not a lot is written about it. Different colors here. Just go over to the standard view again.
Engine. Engage.
Make this one a nav. Alright, we'll see if it does the same thing. Rebuild. Ways have been turned on. Didn't make any difference. Oh, there we go. This time we're pink. It was blue on the other side.
Point, engine, engage.
Not sure what the different colours mean. I don't think you'll find anyone that does anyway. Maybe some of the old waypointers who work with Johan Lin might know. The only other improvement I could see when it was playtesting is maybe this one should be a navigation waypoint, both sides of this little area. We'll do that. And again, this one's a non-team waypoint. When I press this, it will split up into both sides, Axis and Allies. Number 4. Okay, do the same thing over here. Now the ways will be a little bit different. I'll just save that. We've made a lot of changes. So there's no missing paths, you know how to find them now. And turn the ways on, see how that altered it. Okay, rebuild. Ways on. Rebuild. As you can see, it's now looking at that one. Yeah, likely better paths in there. Bots coming out of the spawn, hit this one. Go there, go there, go there. Bots coming out of this spawn, we should really make this one. Do the same thing.
Point, engine, engage.
We are on the Axis side. Get rid of that one. Auto.
Automatic. Point, 2, point, engine, engage.
It's nice and neat. Why I went auto is because if I went manual, I'd have to go back into spawn and put a pathway point from there to there. If auto, it doesn't go that way, as I explained before. If you want to check that, by the way, while you're playing on a listen server, use gravity. There's a little cheat. If you go into console, put in SV underscore. As you can see, SV underscore gravity 800. It's come up. You don't have to type the whole thing. Take it to something like, let's say 400 or 450, and you should be able to jump into spawn without having to kill yourself. There you go. Now you can see it. This just gives you the ability to jump over things. You can take it quite high. Show you how high. So 800 is standard. Get down to something, I don't know, 200. See what happens. Yeah. Yeah. We will make sure that's on manual and get rid of that. It's also a way to get rid of a rogue waypoint. As you can see, I had auto waypoints and paths on, and I got away from that enough to make another one in midair, which is not helpful. And it's why you have min bots 0, max bots 0. You don't want auto waypoints and auto paths with the bots coming out of spawn and plastering them everywhere where you don't want them. Alright, that's enough of that. We'll take the gravity back down to normal. Just press again when you're in console, previous command you had. Press the up arrow in your direction keys. We'll go back to 800. Press enter or submit. Back to normal. Right, we'll go and do, before we leave that one, we'll make that a navigation waypoint. Alright, that should help. Bots coming out of here, they'll see that, they'll see that. It gives another preferred path. Quickly go over to allies and do the same. Actually, I have to change, so. Alright, it was out here. Yeah, that one. Get rid of that one. We want auto.
Automatic. Point. 2. Point. Engine. Engage.
That's okay. That's perhaps, yeah, I'll leave that. Back to manual.
Point. Engine. Engage.
We can check to see if that connection is there. SV gravity 400, submit. As you can see, it's there. Right, back to normal. Console, up arrow, 800. Enter or submit. Seeing we've put new navigation waypoints in. Last one to tag off. Navigation tag, okay. We will put on ways again. Just rebuild them again. Actually, I should
Engine. Engage.
should save these. Yep, all the paths good. Put on the ways. Rebuild. Likely save again. It's a lot more. You see the layout's a little bit different. There's a lot more options. The more you put in, the more you'll get. So, allies side, just go on the spawn and have a look how all that looks. When they come out of the spawn, they hit this one, it's 3 ways. Splits up again to go to that flag. Hopefully they follow this. Interesting. Doesn't connect to that one. When they come out of the spawn, routes look okay. Go here, 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 they can go back, go forward. And they get to this side, get access to the flags. This is the Axis side.
Area secured.
And as you see, it doesn't go down that way, because the ones I put down in here are team specific to Axis, and they're not connecting. So once they take this flag, they're not going to wander on through here. They're more likely to come up in here and go to that flag, which is what we want them to do. Alright, the waypoints are saved. We'll just turn that view off. Next thing to do, with your next play test, this is probably going to be the final play test. Just make sure you get rid of the old learn files and temp files in the learn and temp folder. They're in the DoD folder, Sturmbot, learn directory, and DoD Sturmbot temp directory. Alright, I'll play test again. Thank you.
Area secure.
We're back again. We've tested the set of waypoints and they were successful. The bots do use the new routes. They do come up here. They congregate around here a lot better. The final thing left, seeing we've saved the bots, we've tested everything, call it a day for this one. There is an option to put your name as you start the map up. You'll see some Sturmbot titles come up, and one of them is the waypointer's name. I'll show you how to do that now in the menu. Select waypoint engine, come down here. Create a name, console help. Again, it's going to put some text in the console to help you out. We'll press that. Just up in here, there's the instructions. You have to type in this command. It's waypoint creator. You can copy paste if you wish. And it says, then a space, then inside some quotes, put the info inside some quotes. It can be as short as that. There are other more complicated items you can do in here. There's a special character set. You can make another line, but that'll do for us. So after you put waypoint creator space and then put what you want to say inside the quotes, that is what will appear. I might put waypoints by. And press enter or submit. Then save the file. Now when the map starts up, your name will be on these waypoints. You can put an email address, all sorts of things in there.